During the Eid Day celebration, Bobi Wine was able to speak to Ugandans who live in the United States. I keep on telling people that the liberation is difficult when it's being done only in a certain country. Liberations need tentacles across the country. And when Bobi Wine came out to speak to Ugandans, he first thanked them, but he also told them that he was elected as president. He said these statements.
We don't take it for granted. Today, you're supposed to be meeting the soon-to-be sworn-in president of our country because I was elected by the people of Uganda to be president. But as you know, what happened. But as if that was not enough, my wife was raided. We were raided first. And that's when I realized that I'm actually James Bond and Schwarzenegger rolled into one. And I escaped and became an Indian in real life. A few days later, slightly over a week, they raided again. I thought it's me they wanted. But because they failed to find me out of embarrassment, they raided my wife, beat my wife, stripped my wife naked, filmed all that, embarrassed her, all to get to me. But she still, from her pain, said that wherever you are, don't show up.
That is Bobi Wine. For those who are mocking his decision of running out of the country, they don't know what it means going against the dictatorship. At least I've been here as a teenager, as an adult, when I've seen liberation struggles from Dr. Semoga. I think I was P2, P1, if I'm not mistaken. Okay? To Dr. Kiza Besigye, to Bobi Wine right now. Going against an authoritarian of the NRM government is no mean feat. And Bobi Wine making that decision, I think, as a command of the liberation, he knows what he is doing. Very many people in history, in books, have at a certain point run out of the country. From Mandela has ever been underground. Morgan Shangarai, it Raila Amolo has ever run away from Kenya. So it is possible for an opposition leader to first reset before taking on a dictatorship. And by the way, Genome 7 is 82 years. I don't think that his leadership is going to stay for the next 15 years or 10. It will be so lucky. It is the truth. So the purpose of this video, I've come to analyze the speech which were made by Bobi Wine, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're into this channel, please subscribe. And if you're watching this video from a different platform, please head on to YouTube, type in Sula Mawagre. There's a lot of content of this nature. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. First of all, Bobi Wine is a generational leader. It's the reasons why all state institutions are coming out vehemently with state propaganda, with everything, with money to pour water, okay, on his attributes. And to a certain extent, if I am not lying, the social media was bribed. Very many people were outspoken and now silent because of intimidation, torture. Some are bought off to change sides. But even when you buy them, you know, there is nothing that can break people's resolve. Even if you buy people, other people will come out. You cannot buy the entire social media. So people are running out of the country. It is resetting because either way, people in the diaspora have a brick to put on a revolution. Even in 1980s, Genome 7 used to fight as he goes to Sweden where his family went. You cannot tell me that Bobi Wine did not do the right decision when they were attacking his home. Even up to now, he's still under siege. His close friends were are being attacked left, right, and center. So it was a better decision for him to come back stronger. In fact, he continued to say this.
From our hospital bed that she escaped and left the country. I stayed in the country for close to 2 months, but eventually, by the grace of God, I was also able to leave the country. But in those 2 months, I felt love. Where everybody else thought I was feeling pain, yes, it was painful, it was uncertainty, but I felt and experienced love. I would walk into people's homes, people who don't know me, but as soon as they know it's Bobi Wine, even the kid, they say, shh, took me in, fed me, clothed me, and they make sure they move me to the next place, Whether they are Baganda like me, whether they are Nyakone, whether they are Machoni, there was nothing separating us. That spoke to me. The Catholics, priests prepared mass for me, they prayed for me. The Muslims prayed for me. They fed me. All these families knew how dangerous it was to host me. Even when they knew that I was not a criminal, but they covered me. That I will never be able to thank those people personally. But I pray for them because I know prayers work. This is when I knew that prayers actually work. And maybe God did this to communicate to me. And I feel like I must communicate the same to people. And for the rest of my days, I praise the name of the Almighty God. I am here now. I'm alive and kicking. And I'm not giving up. And even when I left Uganda.
That is Bobi Wine. So for me, what I pray for is one, Uganda should learn that politics is not do or die. And I keep on telling people that the revolution that happened in 1980 is going to be lost in the petty politics. Because the attributes as to why these people went to the bush, it was because of the arbitrary arrest, torture, abduction, election malpractice they are all doing. It means that the 1 million people who died in Luwero died for nothing. The success of a revolution comes after what the people fought for, okay, is achieved. If I went to the bush to fight against forceful disappearance and they is still happening, that means the people who died in the bush died for nothing. So as a generation leader, Bobi Wine is doing the right thing. And for me, if you ask me, Ugandans have not understood what they are supposed to do in their country. Liberty is not given for free. Liberty is agitated for. It is the truth. The population has so much power. We should come out and speak, at least even if you speak out like me, because the constitution allows. So when going out of the country, it is a plus and a good decision. Of course, it's my opinion. It's truly Mr. Makindi, Kabi Suleiman Magali. If you're into this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment so that I'm motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.